how to improve our English by reading a book, and what is the right method to read a book when we want to improve our English. Is there a particular method that can improve our English by reading a book? So yes, there is a particular method, and that is kind of magical method that can help you for your communication. It can change you for your whole life. So watch it clearly and try to understand all those things. So thing is that whenever we want to read book and we want to improve our English, we want to read book, and we people say us that we have to read book, and we have to read book by speaking up. So we listen their advice, means we have to read loudly. So we listen their advice, we take their advice, and after taking their advice, just we start reading book. And we are reading for half an hour, or we are reading for 1 hour, or we are reading for 20 minutes, or we are reading for 30 minutes, like whatever the time is. Actually, if we are reading that book particularly, and if we are reading in the same style of us as we used to read, so what will improve? Our same style will improve. It will become better, but not like kind of perfect, and not kind of different kind of thing, like will not create any kind of change, because reading cannot change any kind of change. Reading cannot bring any kind of change if you don't know the right method of reading. So what is the right method? What I'm talking in this video, why I'm challenging you this, that if you will watch this video, it is going to change your perspective towards reading. So thing is that what I observed, I see many people, those who are my friends, or I see so many people, those who came to learn English, and in the beginning I also made the same mistake. So what I observed, that people start reading book and they don't know the right method. Somebody tells them that you have to read book, or I tell you that you have to read book, you will take a book and you will start reading it. I'll tell you have to start reading book loudly, so we'll start reading book loudly. But is it the right method? The answer is no. So what is the right method? I want to tell you. Right method is that if we don't have any kind of role model like whom we want to speak, we want to improve our communication skill, and we have started reading book, we are going to change nothing. Why we are going to change nothing? The thing is that because we don't have any kind of role model like whom we want to speak. We don't know how we want to pronounce. We don't know how we want to make our communication style. We don't know that how we want to bring different kind of change in our communication. We don't know anything because we have no role model. And we have role model for everything. Like if you talk about you have different kind of singers whom you like, you have different kind of actors whom you like, you have different kind of dancers whom you like, and you want to dance like them. And you have favorite singers, you want to sing like your favorite singers. And you like for a particular favorite singer that is in your mind. So whenever you sing, you visualize him that you are like that singer, and you start singing songs. Is it is it relating to your mind? Now you have to understand this thing. If we are going to dance, we dance. So whenever we are dancing, we have that particular role model in our brain, and we want to dance like him or her. Is that okay? So whenever we are going to read loudly to improve our English, who is our role model? Who is your role model? If you are going to read book, if you are thinking that you have to improve your English, who is your role model? Like whom you are speaking, like whom you are reading, like whom you are pronouncing words? No, we don't have any role model. So now the thing is that the correct method is that now you have to start doing this thing, and you have set a role model first. You have find a role model first. Go on YouTube, search like whom you want to speak, and after watching them, after observing from them, after watching their communication skill, you just have to be like them. You have to visualize them that I want to speak like this speaker. Otherwise you have your own mother tongue influence, you speak in your own way, and you think that I am going to improve my English by reading book. It is not going to happen. That is guaranteed, because you will improve the same thing that you already have. You are not doing anything different. So you have to do anything different. If you want to do anything different, you go and find a role model first. So this is the first thing, that we need to have a role model like whom we want to speak. Like someone, sometimes we see the people, sometimes we see any kind of actor, actress, or politician, or anybody whom we meet. So we see them and we think, wow, how he speaks very clearly, very confidently. His communication skill is very good. I want my communication like this. We admire their communication skill. Alright. So thing is that we need to have role model first, that I want to speak like this person, I want to speak like that person. If we don't have that thing, that we are not going to go on the path of that thing. Second, what is second thing? If we are reading book loudly, so we have second thing also, and that says that if we are reading book loudly, so we have to read it slowly first. Whether you are reading it loudly, read it loudly, but slow. Reading should be slow, because if you are reading slowly, you will observe words, you will observe the pronunciation of those words, and you will make it like easy for pronouncing. How does your favorite your role model pronounce it? And you will observe that thing, you will bring that thing in you, because you have time to think. Otherwise, if your reading is fast, you are going to get nothing. You will think that you are doing something or the other, you will feel charged, because the energy will create, because you are doing some physical activities and with mental activities, so you feel good, but you will get nothing. Second thing is that just we have to listen something or the other every day. If we are reading loudly, but if you are not listening anything, we won't correct our pronunciation skill also. So whenever we read, we need to have good pronunciation also. Otherwise, if we are pronouncing words wrong, if we don't know what is the meaning of that particular word, we don't know the pronunciation of that word, and we are reading it, we don't know that what is the pronunciation of that word, and we go ahead. So in that situation also, we are going to not improve our pronunciation skill. Fourth thing that we have to keep in mind, that we have not to think that I am going to read vocabularies. You don't stop there. You are reading because you want to improve your pronunciation skill. You are not reading to learn new words. Keep this thing in mind first, because people think that I have to read book, so I have to write words also. That take particular time for that thing. If you want to improve your vocabularies, take 15 minutes or 10 minutes or half an hour, and after reading that thing, you get vocabularies, because this time you are reading it to improve your vocabularies. But if you are not reading it to improve your vocabularies, if you are reading it to improve your communication skill, that is a different part. So we have to read it. We have not to read it to get new words. We are not ready to improve our vocabularies, because we have to read it to improve our communication skill. So this thing should be separate. Both the things should be separate, then we can improve it particularly. So this is the thing. First and foremost, you just have to have a role model. Second, you have to read it loudly but in slow speed. And third, you have to listen something or the other. And fourth, you have not to learn vocabularies. You just have to improve your communication skill. So that's why just you have started reading it. So this is the thing that we have to keep in mind, and then we have to start reading. You start reading, you will get so many benefits of it. Yes, you will feel the change, and you will go to the next level of your communication, and that I have observed in my life too. So thanks for watching this video. Keep watching, keep growing, and do something better every single day.